Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today we're going back to Lincoln Green Brewing Company, 2 Nottingham beers on the row. Job's a good one. This is Tuck. Now, if you ever come to Nottingham, or if you see this around the country, I would suppose, yeah, took it between your legs. Good evening again, both of you. Tuck is one of the best porters you'll find. You know, it's only 4.7%, but, you know, it's not always about the ABV. It's about the taste. And the sad thing is, Lincoln Green Brewing Company last week had to pour 5,000 pints down the drain. That, you know, good evening again. That is really sad, you know. And the government and all this COVID stuff, pouring 5,000 pints away is heartbreaking, you know, because obviously I mean, I was gutted. I'm on the internet and I'm saying it's gone out of date. So they had to pour it. And, you know, yeah, no, we could all give them a ring, couldn't we? And, you know, I love these fellas. The owner is proper sound. It is shit, isn't it? You know, to pour that much down the drain, you know. I tried to get in touch with Low Cost, but Low Cost don't do it when it's from whatever it was from. And now, if you come to Nottingham, there's a pub in Arnold called Robin Hood and Little John. It's a pub I frequent. And, you know, say people were up on the Thursday night and close at hand sort of thing, when the beer festival's on. Nip into this pub, having some of their, good evening, having some of their beers at Lincoln Green. And the good thing is, there's a Blue Monkey pub just down the road. Although, to be fair, you go into this pub, they've got about 20 beers on tap. You never really need to leave the pub. They've even got a dog beer. I walked in about 5 or 6 years ago. I walked in. There's a dog beer there. And I'm like, dog beer? Fuck's this? Pardon my French. And, yeah. And I couldn't believe it. So I took a bottle home for the dog. He wolfed it down. Yeah. Although it wasn't alcoholic, as you can imagine. So, in my Lincoln Green glass, I didn't break it. I broke another glass. Your mate's cat has mine. Bless you. Yeah, the dog beer is not alcoholic. No. Yeah, and it won't cheap, but you know you have to get it for your dog. So this is one of their core range, and this is a little belter. No, I've not reviewed the dog beer. No, it's dog beer. I'm not reviewing dog stuff. No, there's limits. So there we go. Tuck it in. So yeah, pouring. I mean, it was on Twitter last week where they poured 5,000 pints away, and it was gutting. You know, I was upset for them. I mean, you know, you're a business, a small business. They've got 5 pubs. Yeah, get the dog to do the review. Yeah, Dad, lovely. Yeah, I love this. And now I need to go to the toilet. All right, sneaky review. Job's a good one. But anyway, back to the beer. So I can see myself in the background. Let me just close that off. I can see, that's better. So it's so disconcerting seeing yourself on another screen. See there, at the corner of your eye, all of a sudden you can see yourself going. But anyway, Blackpool, Big Ed. Yeah, I'm cracking at pouring, aren't I? Yeah. Dear. Oh, chocolate on the nose straight away. So it does say on the bottle, I'll read you the backstory. I've reviewed Dragon Soup. Yeah, tastes like pop. Didn't get no ABV. So the hops I don't know. The hops are North Down, Fuggles, and Bramling Cross. North Down, I've not heard of that very much. And it's described as smooth, chocolate, and what does that say? Molasses. On the back, it's got a little backstory. Oh no, it's 4.7%. Where's the backstory? There's always a backstory. So it says here, founded in 2012. I know, I love the glass. We take our name from the colour associated with Nottinghamshire's legendary character Robin Hood, bless him. Traditional ales with a modern twist, brewed with pride in Nottingham. You can't fault that. I mean, I come from Nottingham, so I'm always going to say that, aren't I? Full-bodied and dependable, a rich, well-rounded porter that's smooth and eminently quaffable. This is very, very drinkable. And you know, when you go to the pubs and it's on draft, oh, that's where I live, Sherwood. Bless you. On the nose, massive. You know, you do get the chocolate on the nose. A cake review. Good evening. Delivering cakes. Yeah. You know, you can see me and it's dead bright because I've got the lights just above it. It's like a fucking studio. And I've got these like bright white light things. But you know, this side, when I look at the bottle, it's so flipping dark this side, I can't see nothing. So the light from the magnifying glass helps. And I can see the writing, I just can't see it enough to gauge it. Good evening. Not far away from us, Leicester. One day, Nottingham Forest will be back in the Premiership, well, hopefully. One day. Hey. Hallett's Rum Cask. Oh, bless you. Just booked a table for April the 12th. Hopefully I won't have to go as far Forest all day long. Never been a county fan. I mean, let's be fair. I'm a fan of the East Midlands. I'd rather see an East Midlands team in the Premiership than all the rest. But when it comes to rivalry, obviously, County, Forest, Derby, Leicester, Mansfield, it's all that thing. You know, rivalry is rivalry. But I'd rather see everybody. I mean, I don't like seeing County not in the Football League. They need to get back into the league. And, I mean, Leicester, they did well the other year, you know, with what they did. Friar Tuck, yeah. Friar Tuck, it'd be named after, yeah. There's a lot of rivalry with County, yeah. Even though they're about 6 divisions below us. I do apologise to any County fans. I mean, Nottingham Forest has spent a lot of money over the years, but we've had one bad manager and one bad owner after another. And, you know, once you get a good manager, you're set up. It's funny how football brings out the people slagging each other's off. You know, fucking hell, about 25 years now. It's been ridiculous. To say we were one of the first teams in the world to do a back-to-back European Cup. And that was when the European Cup wasn't like the Champions League where you could go and lose to and still get through. Steve Bruce. I mean, Chris Hughton seems a good manager, but he hasn't got his squad. You know, he's got a lot of stuff that the Greek owners bought, and God knows why they did. You know, you need to get your own squad. You need a couple of years. Strong beef in the cellar. What's that about? I hope that's strong beer. If that's strong beef, what's going on? Wolves are doing it surprisingly well, to be fair. Yeah, Liverpool aren't having a good time, are they? I mean, back when Cloughy was there and Peter Taylor together, wow, that was some team, you know. Hopefully next year we'll all get back to normal. It's not fun being a football fan, is it? I can't even listen to I have to watch the next day and look at the scores. I can't even listen to it because the anxiety and the stress just I can't do it. I've not watched any football now for a year. And I love football. But I get too stressed watching it, you know. There'll come a day when I'll start watching it properly again. And, you know, because there is a good side to watching it when you're winning. And then there's a shit side when you're losing. Pardon my French. Parlez-vous français? Yeah, back to the beer. Alan Shearer. Yeah, it's not fun being a football fan at times, you know. If you gave any of us £5,000 or £10,000 a week, we would be running around the pitch like idiots. And, you know, you think that much money, and then you see them running about and they're not bothered. You know? If I was on your wages, I'd be absolutely giving my absolute, I'd be coming off the pitch on a bloody stretcher. Greatest ever player from Forest. Ooh. Most people would probably say John Robertson, Scottish winger. He was absolutely unbelievable. Good evening, Mr. Chris. Chris Beer Reviews in the house. Roy Keane was okay, but he sold us out. Yeah. Stuart Pearce was good. Des Walker. I mean, at one time, Nottingham Forest had the Nottingham Forest had the goalkeeper and the back four of the England team. That just shows you what a good team we had. So a lovely chocolatey David Frio. I don't even remember him. I mean, Pierre Van Hooijdonk was amazing. He's probably one of the best free kick takers in the world. But he fell out with Nottingham Forest management. And, you know, looking back, you can understand why. Yeah, I mean, back-to-back European Cup winners. And then we were robbed of the UEFA Cup as well because of a dodgy referee. But these things happen, I suppose. A Sombalonga. Oh, God. You know, if he'd have stayed with Forest, why we have to keep selling our best players? It kills you. Steve Stone again. Sheringham, Pearce, Walker. Yeah. Webb. All world-class players at their best. All sold for lowish prices. Oh. So, Lincoln Green Brewing Company. chocolatey, malty. If you ever come to Nottingham and you ever visit we've had some good players over the years. We've had a lot of rubbish as well. Andre Salenzi. Oh dear. Oh. Can't remember. Yeah. But we're going to need a manager, and also owners that buy the right players. I mean, our owners bought 12 players in the closed season, and I'm sure that the manager at the time didn't choose any of them. And Chris Hughton, maybe. Yeah, but John Robertson, he was some player. Good evening, Mr. Jake. So, for those just entered, this is Lincoln Green Brewing Company, based in Hucknall in Nottingham. That's where the brewing shop is. They have 5 pubs, and they brew some very, very decent beer in bottles and also on tap. LincolnGreenBrewery.com is the shop, website page rather, and their range of beers is very good. More traditional than, shall we say, craft, but very good. Yeah. Very, very chocolatey, yeah. It is a cracker of a beer. On draft, this is amazing. And to be fair, all their beers are. I mean, I've drank most of their beers on draft. Yeah, I should be on tomorrow. The daughter's having a baby at any time soon. She's been induced tomorrow. So hopefully, 6 o'clock, hopefully. It is gorgeous. I mean, one night I went into Robin Hood and Little John in Arnold in Nottingham to a Lincoln Green pub. And we had 5 of their different beers, and took and Buttermuch came out on top. Yeah. I mean, I like Buttermuch because of the butterscotch. That's just me being a butterscotch fan, to be fair. We've got Little John as well. There we go, Little John. Golden Draught. I ain't had one of them since the little box set came out. Move that glass. Yeah. Oh, shoot. More beer in the bottle. One does apologise, Leave no beer alone. That's better. Yeah, I mean, the little box set, that Belgian box set was supposed to be around at Christmas. I never seen it in Nottingham. So I don't know what goes off these days with supermarkets. Don't leave beer behind. Drink every drop. Yeah, with the Lidl's beer. Yeah, I seen nothing before Christmas. Went in about 3 or 4 local Lidl's, nothing. Then again, that don't surprise me because the Audi beers, I've not seen. Fly. I've not seen any of them either. I would think it would be, yes. I don't know what's going on because I haven't seen any Audi beers yet, the new ones. Otherwise, you'd know about it because I'd be doing a beer haul video. It's disgusting. I'm fed up of it. I am. It's like we're second-class citizens in Nottingham. Although the other side of the city, which is about 30 minutes away from me, so it's as far as going to Derby from Nottingham. In Clifton, they've got all the beers. And it feels like they're just being, so the south of the city gets the beers, the north doesn't. Terrible. Totally Legend. Total Legend's a good beer. I do like that. And if you see the Belhaven box set in Lidl this year, that's definitely worth going for. Yeah, I've seen the reviews. I've seen yours. I've seen Simon Real Ale, and I've seen Bullman's, and I've seen that you're not. None of you are very happy with them. Good evening, Mr. Kent Beers. Have you just come on, or did I miss you? Do you get sent supermarket beers? Bless you if you do. Bloody hell. I wish. I've had no supermarket reach out to me. Oh, bless you. Is that a bit of a piss take? Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day. I've been up since 5 o'clock. You know, you miss the jokes sometimes. And I'm getting old as well. Ah, did you? Yeah. Oh, a bit of piss take. I do like a bit of banter. Banter's good. I think with all beers, you know, it's good to yeah. Fucking hell, I don't want 50 bumps. Jesus Christ. So you thought they were bad as well, and that's not from a reviewer standpoint. Oh dear. That's not good. I know, I keep telling people that, yeah. Despite being born in 1971, although it was when the Magic Kingdom was open in Walt Disney, so fair play to that. 50 at the end of April, eh? It's like it kills you, doesn't it? Being 49's okay, well, ish. But the 50, like 50, what the fuck's that about? 50? I mean, I don't even feel 20, to be honest. I mean, I might look it, but I might look older than I am, but I don't feel it, and I don't act it. Right. It'll be interesting. You see, and my liver recovers fantastically, funnily enough. Yeah, pension. Every time I get to 67, 65, 67, there'll be a 75-year-old. Bless you. I wish I did. I wish I did look 19. 71 is K-Reg. God, I won't know that. So, quick. Could you? That's interesting. Oh. You see, I don't like to give negative reviews out, although I've given some very low scores. One for a cider. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I need to review it myself and go from my viewpoint. But with all the negative vibes, it's going to be interesting. I need to go for a quick toilet break, as it were. Oh. I'm going to piss from the fucking shit. One does apologise. Yeah, I'm the same. I need to review them myself, you know, so that, and we're all very different on our taste buds and our expectations. Sometimes You know, it's like when you go and watch a film at the cinema. If you build yourself up too much for it, then if you build yourself up too much for a film, you can expect too much. And if the film doesn't deliver, then, you know, and I try not to, when I go to watch films, I try not to build myself up, because to be disappointed. Yeah, it's all right. I only wee every other day. It's not like you're weeing there all the time. Oof. You couldn't finish the strawberry lager. See, strawberry lager sounds amazing to me. Plus the peach jobby that was earlier. Oh, it's going to be interesting. And is it Williams Brothers Brewing who are doing some of these? Worst beer I've ever drank. There was a cider one Christmas, and it was awful. It was god awful. And the review was god awful as well. I gave it a 0.5 out of 5. And, anonymous, as usual. Yeah, I gave it a 0.5 and it was awful. Bloody horrible. And halfway through, I chucked it away. And I never chuck beers away. No ingredients. It's all down to taste, though, isn't it? You know, with the poacher and the Titanic and that. Hogsback Brewery. Ooh. Worst lager. I had Budweiser one day, which was absolutely disgusting. One day, the World Cup one, and I gave it a 1.8 out of 5. It was terrible. See, I like strawberries. I mean, I've drank a strawberry wine before, and it was amazing. You didn't like the fact say 10%? I actually like that. That was quite nice. It's funny how your taste buds are. We've all got different taste buds. It's what makes us all unique. But when everyone says something's shit, then obviously it's shit. You know, if every single beer reviewer turns around and says the Audi new beers are rubbish, then you know that they might not be worth testing. I mean, so far I've seen 3 different beer reviewers review Audi, and all of them have slagged it off. I actually like the fact say 10%, to be honest, but the alcohol content might have been a bit towards that. Yeah, I mean, see again, I actually like fact say 10 to me was okay. Strange, isn't it? You know, it's amazing how all our taste buds. Then again, we're all different. Thank God. You all wouldn't want to be the same. Yeah, I mean, let's be fair. Carling and Foster's are done for the mass population. Oh dear, I think I go teetotal. I mean, there was a time about 12 years ago ish that I never drank at all. 3 times a year. Bit more regular these days. Faxe Royale is the Christmas one. Yeah, we wouldn't want to be all the same, would we? Definitely not. Ah, so the new Rockshore Lager in Tesco is actually a Guinness brand then. That's interesting. I'm not sure I've ever done a podcast before, or even know how to do a podcast, to be honest. See, you like Faxe Royal. That is strange. It's strange that you don't like the Faxe 10, but you like the Faxe Royal, and that's why we are all different. So 30 minutes in, bloody hell, I need to kill this review because 8:10. Jesus, I'm going to get the bollocking. So, near on black pour. Yeah. I mean, the fact that we all like beer and, you know, all different types of beer is what it's all about, you know. And over the next few months, all the people in the country, not just here in the UK, but around the world, you know, going back to pubs, drinking beer and supporting our local breweries, national breweries, whatever. Especially the breweries that are on their knees, you know, supporting them. Ooh. I wonder if I'm any later up the house. Tuborg, yeah, still about. I don't know where. So black pour, slightly off Whitehead, chocolate on the nose, so easy drinking. I'm getting some of the gas from somewhere. It's not anything. If it's not this radiator. 4.7%. It might be, yeah, it might be Carlsberg. For me, one of Lincoln Green's best core beers. And as you can see, look at the glass, you know, absolutely great tasting. If you ever come to Nottingham, the Nottingham area, they have 5 pubs and you'll love this. Especially if you come up on the October Beer Festival. I might join you for a beer. Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially after drinking beer all night. Absolutely immense. Hold on. Make sure there's none left in. We'll have to. And if you're stopping at the Northern, the hotel that's in Daybrook, Nottingham, Lacing, yeah. If you're stopping at the hotel that's up there, you're not far away from Arnold. So, you know, if there's a few of us, meet up for a drink, you know, probably bring the wife along, otherwise she'll... No, it's not dirty glass. Look at that. That's a fresh glass, that was. I've got to wash that now. I hate washing. Good night. See you soon. For me, an absolute classic of a beer. It was sad that they had to pour 5,000 pints away. I can't remember the bloody hotel. Is it Travel Lodge? North? It's next to a pub. It's on the Mansfield Road on the A60 in Daybrook, Nottingham. I think it's Travel Lodge. But again, this is outstanding, you know. And on Draught, it's even better. Trust me. For me, yeah, about 4.45 seems the right score for me. Truly nice though. I'm not sure if it's Premier or not. It's on the A60. It's in Daybrook and it's in Nottingham. That's the hotel that's closest to me, and plenty of car parking. Yeah, plenty of car parking. So you know it's easy. It's easy to get to. And that's it for this review. Got to go back up the house. 8:15. I'm going to get a bollocking. Probably a red card incoming. But then again, she dragged me out and I was late getting in. Thanks for watching. Thank you everyone for visiting, commenting, subscribing and liking. didn't even realise certain people were on the chat tonight. And cheers, everyone, and see you tomorrow night. Hopefully. Never know. I might be a granddad again tomorrow night. Cheers.